everyone. Rachel here with Rachel's Unique Crafts, and today we're going to do another little fake bake. Fall came, I bought a whole case of these. So we're still using some more of the pumpkins, and you can use anything, styrofoam, anything, a bowl, literally anything round, square, whatever shape you want to use it in. It doesn't matter. You can use it. Well, I'm not going to need no dollies. Okay. What I did, I painted the orange because the orange is hard to cover. And your colors do not look as bright and vibrant if you don't coat them like with when you have a white base, it covers better, makes your colors look better. So I just used the Walmart Waverly chalk paint is what I used. So I painted it white. Then I came back. That's not the one I used. Y'all, I got a hot mess here, but let me tell you, I pulled out a few things to make this. I got sidetracked. I pulled out a few more things to make something else. Got sidetracked, so I've been back and forth all around. Okay, pink polish is this color. That's the color of this pink cake. Okay, so then I came back and I painted because Squirrel Brain here decided she's going to do something else on here instead of what I had planned on. So I'm going to go right around the edge and put a little bit of hot glue, just enough to kind of hold it down to the plate while we decorate it. Okay. So I've got some True Green paint here. I had a moment. You really don't have to do this step, but let me reach a paintbrush. I don't want that one. So I painted this white so that our green would look better. So anytime you're painting, I'm not an artist, believe you me. I don't know a whole lot about painting, but I do know that if your base is white, your colors are going to be more vibrant. I do know that. So now I have probably figured out what we're going to make from here. Y'all can tell I've been painting, prepping, because it just takes so long for all the paint to dry when I get on here. So I'm like, if I have that step done, then we can, do all the pretty stuff. And y'all know how to put base coats of white on and that kind of stuff. So just making this green. So we you're at the dollar stores or Walmart or anywhere, look at things for different seasons. Because some of the stuff they put out can be used for multiple seasons. Okay, so wow, this is drying. We didn't need a whole lot of that. We're gonna mix up a little spackling. So let's jump on that real quick. And I save containers. So we're going to use a Cool Whip container. And I've got more Cool Whip containers down here going all different places. Put that one in there, put this lid on, and get it out of my way. All right, let's get our spackling out. Oh, my nose is itching. That went to something, somewhere. I have a butter knife. Let's get that out of y'all's way. All right, I have to step on my bucket here to close it. And I have to use a butter knife or either a flathead screwdriver to get it open. Y'all know I get this at Home Depot and or Amazon. If I'm going to town, which the closest hardware store like that would have this is about an hour from us, hour and 15, 20 minutes. So if I'm not going anywhere, I'll order it from Amazon. It's about the same price. But if I am going somewhere, I'll just pick it up. This is probably not going to need very much. But I may mix up a little extra. Because we got some more cute little ideas coming up in here. I want to do an Easter egg. And let me tell you, that Easter egg thought came to me about 2:30 this morning when I was really wanting to sleep. I had gotten one of my containers of Easter stuff out. And I had bought a good bit of stuff last year from Hobby Lobby after Easter when all their stuff went like 75% off. I got a lot, and then it went 90% off, and they still had a good bit, so I bought some more. So I didn't make it to their after Christmas sale. I have to stay on that, y'all, to get it to seal. All right. We're going to use some of this green, and I'll probably end up putting a little flower in this. But this is just lightweight spackling. When it's mixed with the white spackling, it's going to get lighter. Put in a good bit more so we can get it darker. I like how when it's mixing up, how it's different colors. Probably should have gotten a dark green, but ever how it turns out, it'll be okay. I know to get red, you have to, apple barrel paint just won't get you red. I learned that from Glitz and Glue. I think she learned it from Dawn at the Pink Tree. It's got a good bit greener, but let's do a little more. And I don't think it's going to get much darker, so it'll be okay. We'll just say this grass hadn't been watered a whole lot. It's a light green. All right, I think that's pretty good. This is going to lighten it a little bit, but I don't want the texture so soft that it's doesn't hold its shape. And y'all, when I get to making something is when my mind starts to thinking. And if I'd have thought about it, we could have put some like little paper flowers around it. And I might go back later and add them. Okay, the consistency is that it's not gonna, you know, just drip down and fall. So that's what we want. Let me cut our little tip off here. And I have white painted hands. I need to put my Lazy Susan up on my table and leave it because I think about it about the time I need it, and it's nowhere near. It's on the other side of my table. So there's that. But that's a real pretty green. It's not too light. Y'all probably heard me say this before. My mom, when I was younger, she would make wedding cakes and real cakes. She didn't do the fake bake. She did the real ones. Those big old tiers. How everybody used to have the tiers. Do y'all remember the wedding cakes that everybody used to have the water fountains? And I didn't think about this. I was going to put beige down there on bottom, but I may just put the green. I know one time she made a piano cake for somebody. Get it mashed down in there as far as I thought. Okay, I'm gonna pull that up a little bit. That's when I need 3 hands. Just swung that a little bit, didn't I? Okay. Grab a napkin, but so I'm just going to start here in the middle. This will take a little bit of time, but I want it to look like grass is what I want it to look like. I'm just pushing down and then coming up. So this little tip, it's a tiny tip. So when y'all see those real cakes, and they've got all this little tiny stuff that looks like grass. I seen a bunny done in this, and I knew it took a lot of time. Just press down, ring it up. It could have used a little bit more flour. Wouldn't have hurt it because it is a little soft. What I mean by soft is the detail is not as defined. Now I'm just trying to make it more circular. Yes, it does need more flour, but it's okay. I think this is going to be too small of a tip to do the bottom, unless we just do like a swirl. I think I would rather do a bigger. Before I do that, let me show y'all what we're going to put on here. I love these little vintage. These came from Hobby Lobby also last year. They were like $4 regular price for two. Aren't these pretty? They just look vintage. Okay. Wire cutters, please. Not the ones I want. Okay. And I think, let's see what this looks like. I'm not sure I want the little ribbon up under it. There's a seam on each side, so now we'll put grass up around it. This is where I wish I'd have had a little bit more flour in here. Down up under here, so it makes the eggs look like they're sitting down in the grass. And I'm going to come around that one a little bit. Make that more of a circular. So instead of my hands being just white with paint, they're going to be green and white. Come around right here on the edge. Make the grass area a little bit wider. Just there on the base. A little bit more up here around this egg. Putting some more down here on the bottom. Just going around. Making like little dollops. A little dollop of daisy. I think making it bigger is going to make it look better with the green. We want the back to look just as good as the front, because you never know. Might be sitting somewhere where people can see the front and the back. Just squeeze, put you some down. Press down and bring it up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze all of this out. And we could have made this work with the same tip going around the bottom. But But you see, I want it more defined, and being in that little area on top is going to be fine. You don't want to wash your tips out in your sink. I'm going to show you how I do mine, because this spackling will stop up a sink in a heartbeat. So I take a paper towel. So when I mashed it out, I took the plastic and I pushed down to get all the spackling, most of that out. Then I take a paper towel, push it down in there, and I twist it. And that's going to push just a tiny bit that was left in there. It's going to push it on out. So now it's got it where it's almost clean. I usually do this twice. All right, then, y'all know I use baby wipes for everything, for paint, for glue, spackling. Baby wipes are my go-to, so no different. I'm going to put it in there. You can just put them in a bowl of water if you want to. Then throw that water outside. Let them soak, but sometimes when I leave, I may not be back here for another couple of days, so I get it taken care of before I leave. So now, it's clean on the inside all the way through. That's the way I clean my tips. Trying to just get a little bit of that paint off of me. I look like I'm just, I threw the paint up in the air and ran into it. I get it all over me. But that's okay. That's okay. I'd spill something when I was a kid. My dad would say, that's okay. She didn't mean to. Huh. All right. I hate it when you get most of your paint off and you just got a little bit, and then it kind of gets bubbly, and then it kind of just wear off. Anyway, let's fix and need that again. Let's get those out of our way. Those are cute, but I don't think I'm going to use those. Let's dump a little bit more flour in here. Y'all know how flour, you touch flour and it just goes everywhere. think we're going to add just a little. Bit more. That felt a little tough. So say you just keep adding until you get the consistency that you want. See if this is what we are looking for. It's not quite as soft as that last batch, so I drop it and then we'll have a mess. I'll have to start all over. Let's see. This is a 4B. The first one I used was a number 18. I cut one of these the other day and my whole tip went right on through it. Didn't judge that one very good, did we? Push that first little scoop down in there further. All right, now we're going to have to, let me get this kind of scooped up so that when I bring that up, it's not as hard to get out of here. I got it closer to the bottom this time. There's a plus. My Duck Dynasty over there. Lay that down so that I can get this better. I'm just using a popsicle stick. Come on there too quick now, sister. Sister girl. Okay, so this is almost the same kind of tip, except much bigger than the other one. So I'm just squeezing, then making a tip, stopping it, pulling out. There we go. Look how cute. The pink and the green. I think it is adorable. I think it turned out so cute. I don't have like no, I don't think I do, no little baby chicks or anything. And we covered that pretty good, so you wouldn't have to really paint the white and then the green up under it, but not knowing if you might have a little crack here, there, or yonder. I didn't want you to see through it to the pink, but I think it turned out so cute. So, thank y'all for joining me, and I appreciate it. If you enjoyed my videos, please hit the subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video or go live. So thank y'all. Remember that I love you all, and get to crafting and make something beautiful and make you a Easter fake bake. I'm needing to fill up my Etsy shop, so we're just gonna make some fake bakes. So I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye, y'all.